Good afternoon, futures traders. Today is Wednesday, March 26th. The time is 2:05, and today's day 9 of trading the legendary trader systems. I did trade it yesterday, but I didn't have enough time to make a video because I needed to run out. However, we did have a losing day again. So I think that's three days now in a row that we had losses, or two maybe. I lose count. We haven't bought an account yet, but we're getting close. However, I also lost today on the micro accounts that I traded. However, I did trade the other accounts trading the manual method. So, in full transparency, I want to make sure I test all aspects of this system for you. And I still do believe it's a very good strategy. But I traded the manual system this afternoon. And the results were very good on the manual side. So you can see 24, 27, 88 using the manual. And basically the way this works is there are two ways you could trade it. You can trade it with the automated strategy, which really is a risk management and order entry, automated order entry for you. So every time it gets one of these signals, it will automatically enter the trade for you. And the reason why it does that is because you need to get into the trade quickly, which is basically on the open of the next candle. So if you're going to get a sell, it's basically going to be on the open of the next candle, right? And to do that, you have to be pretty fast. And it also takes every one of them. So you can see it'll take every trade, every time it sees one of these signals, it's going to take it regardless of whether or not, it's a trade that you would take manually. With manual, you could be a lot more discretionary when you take the trades. Okay, you could pick and choose which signals you want to utilize. Okay, so you can see I laid out support and resistance areas here so that I can trade with some discretion here on which ones I would take. Like I would not take any of these trades within this area channel here because they're stuck in a channel. They're not going to win. As you can see, none of them really would have won, right? If I came here, open in the next candle, loss. If I trade here, open in the next candle, would lose. Here, lose. Now we're breaking out. So what we'll do is we'll see if we get a signal here to take a buy. Right, this signal here, I missed it before I created the video, but this is a green then white. Okay, so green and white. This line down here, you don't use for signals. You take the upper two lines. So when it goes green and white in the same direction, it's a buy. When it's a blue and red, it signifies a sell of some type. Okay, there are some rules associated with it, but that you use. So you can see that we had this green, then white. So green line here, white here signifies a buy. We had a good stair step. We got the signal. You open it up. You place the order at the open of the next bar, which would have been here. And you could see we would have still been in this trade if we took it. Okay. Why would this have been a good trade versus these? We're right at support. It's a great signal. Okay. Here, red then blue is a sell. Why would I sell when I'm going right into support? Sell, support, right? Buy. Why would I buy going into resistance? Okay, it's too far up. I'm down at the bottom of my channel and I have plenty of room to the next level. We just broke out of it. Okay, would have been a good trade. So I had several folks send questions and comments. Can you trade this manually? And the answer is absolutely you can. These are the indicators you use to trade them manually. These signals are generated from these indicators using the automated strategy. Okay. Like I said, the automated trading strategy would look at these indicators and create the signal for you and take the trade automatically because you need to get in quickly. You don't have to use it. There's several folks in the Discord that are using this manually. So I opted to trade it manually today because, like I said, I want to test all aspects of the strategy. Okay. So manually went very well today because I was discretionary with it. And I may decide to continue choosing to run it manually. But again, in full transparency, I wanted to make sure that, again, I tested it for you to see if we can get evaluations passed. So I'll wait till we get some good signals and let's try to trade it a little bit for today so you can see in the sim. As you can see, we are in the middle of another support and resistance channel. Now we did break out of that channel. I do have some resistance here, maybe a little bit right here. So any signal that I get here, probably not a good idea to take if it's a buy. But we'll wait. We'll see if it comes up to the next area, right? So it's important that, when you're trading manually, be responsible, be a responsible trader and follow some strategy. Okay. We know we're going to hit something here. Okay. So you want to be picky and choosy if you're going to be trading manually. Still no signals, but you could see this green then white trade that we saw pop up. It's actually moving very well. It's still going. So this signal was great. If you look at how many, so we would have gotten in at the open of the next bar, which would have been here. It should be ticks. Yep, it is ticks. 208 ticks. That went. That's a one and done kind of trade, especially if you're trailing it to these levels. One and done. So it's an awesome. Okay. It's perfect. But again, we were right on a good support level, got the signal. This would have been a signal that you would have wanted to gotten in. Okay. You could see why you would not have wanted to gotten in this red then blues, because we're gonna sell right into support, buy right into resistance, sell into support, buy into resistance. Okay. So it's important that if you're going to trade manually, these signals are great. Just watch out for your surrounding price levels. Okay, well, we do have a green buy signal here. We're right at the resistance level, so I'm going to take the breakout if we do by, let's go 2 ticks. So if we get a breakout of 2 ticks, I'm going to take it. See if we can take it up to this next level here. But you can see, okay, we had a green and white, same direction. Good stair step up, signal. I'm not taking it on the bar because we're right at this level here. We'll see if we can take a breakout of that level. And if after it counts down and doesn't get in, then I'll decide whether or not to cancel the order or not. I just want to make sure I show you how this strategy works when you're in manual mode. We are getting some good wick rejections here at this level, so.
Order filled.
Okay, we're in the order. Let's see if we could at least get a break-even trade. You could actually see how the ATM works too. It's got a 3-step trail. It's also not the ideal time to be trading anyway. The close is coming up in the half hour. But just to show all you, my subscribers, my loyal subscribers, I want to at least show you how this works. Okay, so the ATM gets you to break even plus 2. This okay.
Filled.
So anyway, so that was a break even trade, $10. Okay. Again, you don't have to move it to break even. But you can see, let's just watch it now. Okay, if we didn't have break even. Okay, so again, remember we got in here. We got this break here. But with NQ on the 1 minute, you want to make sure you get the break even quickly so you don't turn something that's possibly green into a loss either. So it was good that we had a break even. Now we might actually look here to get a sell. But anyway, I'm not going to take up much of your time. I just wanted to show you how you can trade the legendary trading system using the indicators manually. Like I said, there are plenty of folks on the Discord channel that actually use it only manually. There's actually a trader that doesn't even have a chart up. They just show the two indicators, and they've gotten so proficient at it that they can just trade off of these lines, which is unbelievable, if you ask me. It's phenomenal. So they really know the indicator. Anyway, like I said, winning day on the manual side, where I was more discretionary, losing day on the automated side. So still on the road to seeing if the legendary trader can fund our accounts. Stay tuned. I will continue trading. And as always, if you have questions, please feel free to leave a comment, come to the Discord, send an email. I have all different ways of helping out. Again, we'll see how this works out. Okay. If you're new to the channel, hope you're enjoying the content. Please like and subscribe. If you're a longtime subscriber, thank you very much. I do appreciate all the comments that you leave and I appreciate your support. Have a great rest of the afternoon, and we will see you in the morning.